Just a few years ago, shaping your employer brand was straightforward. You'd build your EVP, create a strong careers site, write compelling job ads, and share employee stories. You controlled the brand and what was read and heard. Candidates searched Google, visited your careers site, read a few reviews, and formed their own opinion. Today, that has changed. Over 70% of candidates now use AI to conduct their research. They ask ChatGPT, Claude, and other AI assistants, which employers offer the best career growth? What's it really like to work there? Who has the best culture? So instead of reading multiple sources, they receive one answer. And what is in that answer isn't written by the employer, it's written by AI. That's the biggest shift in employer branding. Before AI, employers controlled what they said about themselves. Today, AI decides what it says about them. Because AI doesn't simply repeat your employer brand messages. It evaluates them and, more importantly, it tries to verify it. If your careers site says you invest in career development, AI looks for evidence. If you claim flexible working, it looks for proof. If you say employees are valued, it looks for independent confirmation. It doesn't just believe what you say. It wants validation. And that validation comes from third-party sources such as industry publications, awards, employee content, news coverage, benchmark data, and independent surveys. The more often AI finds the same message from independent sources, the more confident it becomes. If AI can't find evidence to support your claims, it won't be confident they're true. And confidence matters because, unlike Google, AI doesn't return hundreds of results. When people ask for recommendations, it usually suggests just 3 to 5 employers. Those few organizations become the shortlist candidates hear about. If you're not one of them, you may never enter the conversation. But recommendations are only part of the story. Candidates also ask AI direct questions about employers. What's it like to work at Company X? Is Company X better than Company Y? What are the pros and cons of working there? Again, AI doesn't simply repeat your employer brand. It builds an answer from the evidence it can find. 2 employers might make exactly the same EVP claims. But if AI finds stronger evidence for one, that's the story it will tell. The question has changed. It's no longer, what does our employer brand say? It's, what does AI say about our employer brand? That's exactly what BrandScore was built for. BrandScore measures how the leading AI engines describe your organization, how often they recommend you, what evidence they're using, and where your gaps are. It also benchmarks you against your talent competitors, showing who AI recommends instead, why, and what you need to do to close the gap. BrandScore also helps create one of AI's strongest trust signals, independent benchmarked employer data that validates your employer brand claims. Then BrandScore helps you strengthen those signals by validating your EVP, creating trusted third-party evidence, and publishing content AI can discover, understand, and cite. Because BrandScore isn't just measuring your AI employer brand, it's helping shape it. In an AI-first world, your employer brand is no longer defined by the claims you make. It's defined by the claims AI can verify. See how AI talks about your organization, how you compare with your competitors, and what you need to do to become one of the employers AI recommends. Book your BrandScore demonstration today